Good morning, Tradeify Nation, and welcome to another London session stream live from London. My name is Nick, for those of you who don't know me. Happy to see you here. I'm still in my shitty rig hotel setup. I hope you can hear me well, can see me well. Let me know really quick in the chat. Hope you're all crushing it and you're having a good day so far. Let's get into it. Good morning. Just checking the chat really quick. Good morning, Fatih. Good morning, Eva. Good morning, Loving Nature Guy. Good morning, Paul. Good morning, Itai, Peter, Now, Kyo, Motion Arts, Patrick, Roser. Good morning, I Can Trade. Good morning, Rick. Good morning, everybody. Let's get into it, guys. This is going to be another good session, as we usually have one, right? Yesterday, we hit, was it 245 or 250 likes? I can't remember. What was the like goal yesterday? 245 or 250? Because I want to do another 50k growth account giveaway, but we need to hit some more likes, guys. We need to hit some more likes, all right? But let's get into the charts until you answer that question for me. Yesterday was 250. All right, so let's do 255 today. Goal is 255. Yeah, Vegeta, I always wear black hoodies. You know, it's just that I always wear white shirts. Okay, but black hoodies are a normal thing for me. My problem is just in my normal setup in my office. If I wear a black hoodie, my face will be blown out white. But hey, white shirt, as usual, okay? We're not doing weird things here. We're not doing weird things. But let's get into the charts. As usual, guys, quick reminder. We have NQ in the top left. We have ES in the top right. We have gold in the bottom left. And we have oil in the bottom right, which I'm going to put on a 5-minute chart. Now, yesterday, I mean, we had meetings all day with Tradeify. So sometimes I did look at the charts, but not all the time. So I'm going to be interested in seeing what happened yesterday and if my analysis during London was correct, which it was. I said Tuesday was an inside day, right? So Wednesday is either going to be consolidation or a breakdown to, take out the lows here, which we did, but we did not close inside, which means that today we could technically see another expansion day to the downside or a bounce between daily open and previous day low, which is about 100-point range currently. Now, here's the thing. Daily open was yesterday 6 p.m. at 24,745 on NQ. We made a little bit of a move up to the 91s, 791s, right? So about 45 points up, 46 points up. But now we made that wick and we're moving lower. So that's an indication for me that we are going lower today during this session as well as the New York session. Let's see. On the hourly, I mean, perfectly illustrates that, right? Daily open, you know what, I'm gonna zoom in here so you can see it better. Daily open at 6 p.m., right? Made our move up, made that wick, and are now moving lower. We basically retested this level from yesterday, the 791s, right? I'm gonna mark that here on the chart so you can see it. Perfect retest of that, and then move lower. On the 5-minute, so far, we zoom in here a bit. Yeah, steady trend to the downside pretty much since we made that high here at almost 10 p.m. Eastern time. So levels to the downside, if we do move lower, are obviously at first this one, the 710. Then after that we have the 700s, and then the one after that is going to be 680s, and then the one after that, the real level, is going to be the 650s. So let's see if we can slash through those or if we bounce from those and move back to daily open. That we cannot know yet, so we gotta just stay patient and wait for setups, which I am gonna look at on the 3-minute chart today, as I like to do it to see more setups. But chat, let's see how we're doing. Rick, you already got wrecked long at 7 a.m. with NQ. Yeah, dude, it's like trading NQ prior to London Open is very dangerous. It's just I don't like it. It's like I like to wait until London Open to then open my trades. Alex, good morning, raw of 24. All right, guys, 255 likes is what we need for a 50k growth account giveaway. Keep that in mind for today. All right, let's see. What is ES doing? Okay, ES doing similar things as Nasdaq. Tried to push through the highs here again, but top ticked it pretty much at 12:05 a.m. On the daily, let's see. No idea why that's a green candle. That should be a black candle. That is definitely a bearish candle because we moved up and then down. So little lag here on TradingView it seems. But similar move to NQ. Same thing here, right? We retested that level. That was the 791s on NQ. On ES it's the 703s. Went a bit higher, rejected it, and are now moving lower. So yeah, very much in sync for today so far, which I like. You know, I like when NQ and ES are in sync, then you can really use them as confluence for each other, especially with SMT and sweeping highs and lows. So it's actually a good sign for us. It's a good sign. What's up, Cheetah? Patrick says, I got destroyed on longs yesterday. All setups were set, but bias was unconfirmed for today. Happens, man. Happens. How am I doing, Cheetah? I'm doing well. Well, how are you, man? Good to see you. Yeah, trades-wise, 247. We need 255 likes for the giveaway today. Because, you know, we gotta up the stakes. Guys, we're so close to passing 30,000 subscribers. We're currently at 29,600. So epic. Rick, no, I didn't take profit on gold yesterday. I hit break even as well on that trade that we took during the London stream. But that's okay. That's okay. I was up 1 hour. Initially, I had set my target at 1 hour. In hindsight, obviously, I'm like, oh, I should have, right? Should have taken that 1 hour, but hey, we had our plan, we traded our plan, and that's what it's all about at the end of the day. Gold, actually, let me check. What's the daily saying on gold? It's actually very, very similar to NQ, interestingly enough. Yeah, very, very similar. Almost too similar. I mean, gold should technically do the opposite of NQ. I mean, for today, we made wicks to both sides, so right now we're just ranging. So I would want to see a break out of that range. Pretty much Asia high, Asia low are the range. 3782 down to 3760s on gold. I'm also going to move that to the 3-minute chart. So we might be able to catch a setup or two, hopefully. Oil is actually in a long setup right now. Too late to enter this. Like, this is already candle 3 finishing, but there was a setup about an hour ago. There was a setup an hour ago. All right, what do we have, chat? God morning redline. Raw of 24. I'm looking for long on gold. Okay. Max Eck, do you have a simple way to determine the bias for the day? I mean, yeah, the simple way is just to use the fractal model, right? So, for example, on NQ, let's see, if we go to the daily, this one here is a perfect example, right? This candle here on Wednesday, the 17th, okay, it's not a perfect example. It's an A example, but not an A plus example. Swept the Tuesday low and then did not close within the Tuesday range. However, we had a candle 3 closure here because that candle closed through both of those candles. So that meant we have a daily bias here on Friday for another expansion day to the upside. And then ideally here, instead of just moving down, we would have swept previous day's highs, so like Monday's highs before we moved lower, which we didn't, so we had an unclear bias. And I said that, like, hey, today is most likely going to be an inside day, it's going to be a range day. And then yesterday we had sweep of the lows, but we did not close within Tuesday's candle. So right now, I'm still expecting that we're going to take a move lower or we're going to range here. But I do not expect that we are going to see a move higher. But it's tough. Like, this price action that we have so far on the daily is tough to determine a bias. Just want to be clear about that as well. It's like, it's not really easy to see a clear bias, which in this case, I mean, don't expect too much, right? Don't go for like huge 200-point moves, which you can when you have a clear bias. Because in this case, we just don't have it. And that's okay. Then you just wait. Trading is so much just about waiting, you know, just a waiting game. Leah, good morning. Somebody else, Vegeta, actually said that before. But what you guys don't know is whenever I wear hoodies, I wear either a white hoodie or now that I got the Tradeify hoodie, I wear black hoodies, right? And I love black hoodies, but here's the thing. When I do that at home in my office, my face gets blown out because of my camera, and that's why I have to wear white on stream. But I do obviously wear the white shirt, so. Vegeta, who's taking care of my cat? My girlfriend. My girlfriend is at home. Nins, come on, I always have white tees. My freaking wardrobe is full of white tees. I don't have anything else. Max, right now, no. I mean, look, 25 points. You can always take 25 points, right? Long or short. However, do not go for big moves in that direction. Cornell, no, I don't use the weekly candles, honestly. Highest I go is daily. Rajesh, hello. General Tim, how many white shirts do I own? About 30, I would say. 25, 30. Yeah, if I get opposing CISD signals on the fractal, I do not cancel the trade just because of that. I would need to see a complete setup, so a candle 2 closure in the opposite direction and the CISD. Before that, I'm not gonna cancel the trade. Chucky, yeah, it's me. It's not my twin. It's not my twin. iGamer4TV. Yo, it's that YT guy from that one trading show. That's what's up. 1 minute left and 5 seconds till market open in London, and I am in London. So live from London today. Unfortunately, we're only gonna go until 8:45 a.m. today because I gotta go take a 10-15 minute walk to the meetings with. We have meetings today with Brett, Vinny, and the team. So we gotta get some setups before that. Lorinas, will you be seeing me in London Saturday? Yes, absolutely you will. The meetup is on Friday, iGamer4TV, but then Saturday is the Prop Firm Expo that we're all going to be at. Eva, no, I was profitable before the fractal model. I traded bull flags, bear flags, continuation plays, breakouts. However, the fractal model just took it to a completely new level. It's like way more systematic, way less subjectivity, and I really like that. All right, 10 seconds left until the Big Ben rings in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ding, 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 ding. We got the Big Ben ringing, meaning London session is open. Let's go, guys. Let's see what we can get. So 3-minute chart open on all these assets, NQ, ES, gold, and oil. And we're just gonna wait and see until we get a setup. If you have any questions in the chat, please let me know. Anything you would like to know, anything you would like to share, I try to address every single message, every single question. So just let me know. Roser, of course, with the king. We Tradeify and the king collab today. Nins, is it only futures props that's going on Expo or even CFDs? Actually, I don't know. If you type in Prop Firm Expo London on Google, then you will find it. Maverick, I've never looked into CRT. I think they have similarities, but not sure. Yeah, Gene, tell them we need to smash that like button because I need to leave early today. 15 minutes earlier than usual, so we gotta smash that like goal before then, okay? 255 likes is what we need. Mans, yeah, Celine will be back. She will be back. Denzi, you were in a gold short, hit break even in the pullback. That's okay. Joker, you look beautiful today. Lorena, is any exciting things gonna happen at the expo? Well, I hope so. I mean, we're for sure gonna shoot some content there, which is gonna be fun with you guys. And then we have some sick giveaways that we're gonna do at the expo. So yeah, hell yeah, definitely visit us. Pude, if you get a 3-minute closure below CISD on NQES, would you take a trade or do you wait for 50% of previous candle? So I often market order in without waiting for retest, right, of equilibrium, because a lot of times the candle 3 just runs once we have a clean candle 2 closure. However, if I don't see an A+ set up for that, then I would wait for a pullback. Meaning, like, if my stop would be too large, if I have anything larger than like a 25 point, 30 point stop, I have to wait for a pullback, because otherwise I'm just going to be risking too much on my account. Rick, do we have to wait for candle 2 closure after sweep to confirm the sweep and before entering? You don't have to, right? You can trade within the candle 2 closure. And by the way, while I say that, we are moving lower here on NQ and yes, so you can trade the candle 2 before the closure. However, it is more risky. Keep that in mind. Mikaros, usually this stream goes from 7:45 a.m. UK time until 9 a.m. UK time. However, today we're gonna end it at 8:45 because I gotta go to some meetings. Sup, Suriluki. I expect that we're getting more downside for today, because we did make like at daily open we pretty much consolidated a little bit, and then 7:45 p.m. we made that up wick right on the daily and are now moving lower. So I expect a further move to the downside, and we have basically 4 levels that we need to look at: the 710s, 24 710s, and 24 700, then 24 680s, and then the 24 650s. This could very well be a continuation play, which technically, right, since we are in a clean downtrend right now, we could take once we close through here, which we already did. So technically, I'm not going to do it personally, but technically you can take a short here. It's just risky, all right? For this model that I'm trading, it's just risky, so that's why I'm not entering this. But it would technically be a continuation play for with a CISD. Vixelar, you made $473, you're out. Let's fucking go. Great work. Nice. Very nice. It's actually so funny. They have canned water here, and I know for you Americans watching, you insomniacs, that's nothing special. But we don't have canned still water in Switzerland. I love canned still water. It's actually sick. Rajin says there will be downside, but a 50-minute long will here shortly. I will try and go for it. Let's see if it presents itself. Let's see. Yeah, Signs, that ship sailed. That's why I'm not going to take this entry. Let's see. Let's look at the 15-minute. The 50-minute says everything else but long here. So I'm not sure what you're seeing. Ivan, yes, I live in Switzerland. But right now I'm in the UK. Yeah, General Tim, we have that too. Tap water in Switzerland is very drinkable. But I still prefer bottled water. Hey, Vish, thank you. I love you. Just made $500, Maverick, and still holding. Yeah, then you didn't make $500 yet, if you're still holding it. Ivan, you're from St. Gallen? Nice. Yeah, Tradeify is goated, Vish. Absolutely. Absolutely. Hey, Julian. Let's go, finally. Carrie, I get that a lot. Andrew Garfield. People tell me I look like Andrew Garfield. And then there's, what's the Indian guy? Come on, my Indian friends. What's the Indian guy you told me I look like? I always forget his name. Pro Bitcoin. Nah, I haven't had that pub lunch yet. Yesterday we went to a really nice steakhouse. Prefer steakhouse over pub. Yeah, Rick, and Hulkenberg. Nico Hulkenberg, Andrew Garfield, and the Indian guy. Oh man. Andrew Garfield's grandfather was a US president? Really? Which one? Oh yeah, Rajesh. Hrithik Roshan, that's the Indian guy's name. Vish says, I can see Nico. Nico Hulkenberg. Anil Kapoor, that's a new one. Wait, let me check. I look like Anil Kapoor? Nah, come on. Chill, okay? Chill. True, Rick. I can just Spider-Man the shit out of Halloween and then pull the mask off and everybody's gonna be like, holy shit, it's Andrew Garfield. Alright, we're retesting this Fair Valley Gap now on the 3 minute. Not interested in that trade, by the way, but right now I don't see any setups. So we gotta stay patient and see what happens. Tom Cruise? Hell no. That guy's too good looking. I like the male version of Myra 02. Who's that? Okay, that's not a person. I don't find anything. Magnus Carlsen without the board? Yeah. Not that good at chess. I would say I'm not bad at chess, but yeah, okay, now chill. The old guy from Up. It's Myra 004. Let me check. I look like the male version. What the hell? No. No, Maverick. These decisions are not made by me. Can't answer that question. Well, I know why, but anything you guys are seeing? Anybody in trades? We long? We short? What's happening? Let me know, chat. I'm currently waiting, but I'm also waiting for you guys to hit 255 likes so we can do a 50k growth account giveaway. That is more important for you guys. I love giving you guys accounts and then see you absolutely crush it with that account and get payouts. That's so cool to see. We've had so many people now get free giveaway accounts and then get payouts. It's literally like free money. Free money, and who doesn't love free money? That would be an insane person. Little David Beckham, Armando. I mean, thank you, but I don't think so. Rick says no. Taco Trader in a short scalp, or took a short scalp. Nice. Rajin, no. SP is in from short from the 30s. We're now at 715. Nice, up for 15 points. Yeah, Rick. Asia sweep and higher would have been nice. Denzi, what is an A+ setup for me? Can you do a walkthrough? Yes, absolutely I can. If I find one. Let's best do this on the hourly. Yesterday was awful. US session wasn't. I didn't see anything, honestly. But let's see. Yeah, this is actually an A+ setup right here. At least on the hourly. Let's break it down after. So 11 a.m. candle yesterday, right? Got swept by the 12 a.m. candle, meaning we took out the low and closed within the range of this previous hour's candle, so within the range of the 11 a.m. candle. And we did that at a level that was significant, right? Here. There we go. That's where we formed that wick. So that was a significant level. So we have two things that tell us, okay, this might be a reversal. We sweep the lows, close within the range, and we do that at a significant level. Then, if that happens, we want to go down to the 5-minute chart because the hourly correlates with the 5-minute. So I'm going down to the 5-minute to yesterday's 12 a.m. candle, 12 p.m. candle, sorry, which is right here. So 12 p.m. starts, right? We move lower, close within, and then what we need is a change in state of delivery. Now, technically, that change in state of delivery doesn't happen until here, right? We close through here, which never happened. So you have two options. You can either wait for a new swing low and then change in state of delivery through that, which would be this right here. Let's see. There we go. So close through this level, right? It's not an A+ setup, to be fair. This is an A setup, or a B+ maybe. Close through here, and then you will go long. And this one wouldn't have worked out, it seems like. You would have had a pretty big stop too. Yeah, well, for a 1-2-1 it would have worked out, so you would have been closed out break even. But the other option is that you can go down to the 3-minute chart, right, and wait for a change in state of delivery there. The problem is that would be here, okay? So that change in state of delivery would be once we close through this level, which we did, right? But then your stop would technically need to be here as well. So this is not an A+ setup, but you get the point. You have to wait for a candle 2 closure, right? Sweep of the low or high of the previous candle, close within that previous candle's range, and then we wait for a change in state of delivery, and that is what gives us a setup. And then determining if it's A+ is if you can go for a 1-2R without risking too much for your account size. I hope that clarifies it. Taka Trader, you were 2 points away from TP at 24,708. Well, that's smashed. By now. Good work. Eva is short on ES. Okay. Yeah, no entry for me yet. What was your entry criteria, Eva? Julian raising my hand. All right. What do you want? You want to say something? Want to ask something? Real therapy was short at open. First time doing that, felt good. Dangerous, man. Dangerous. Robinho, 1983. What water do I drink when I don't have my Swiss water, vodka? Well, currently this one that they have at the hotel gym. I always go and rob the gym for the canned water. Pretty good. Day trading Dixie. Am I British? No, I'm not. I'm Swiss, but I was born in the UK, fun fact. I only lived here for 3 months though, so I have no memory. Right, NQ pushing lower through the 710s, through the 700s. Next important level here, if you're in a short, is the 680s. 683 with that massive wick here. Robert says, Nick, I'm thinking we hit the 20 moving average on daily bars and it takes 3 to 5 days to get there. Could be. Andre, yeah, it does seem like it. We made a wick after daily open and are now moving lower, so. Nice, Denzi. Future here, the like target is 255, but I have to leave 50 minutes earlier today, so you really got to smash that like button, like right now. 250 likes for a 50k growth account we need. Nice, Taco. Congrats for your extra point. Enjoy your extra $20. General Tim, Nick, do you take multiple positions at the same time? For example, when ES and NQ are aligned, would you short both at the same time if the setup is there, of course? No, ES and NQ I would never take a trade at the same time. Because I use them for confluence, right? One is always going to look better for my setup, either ES or NQ. So I decide which one, and then I take the trade on that one. But will I take a trade on NQ and gold at the same time? Will I take an entry on NQ and oil at the same time? ES and oil at the same time? Yes, absolutely. Just not NQ and ES together. Nice, Michael. Let's go. Already done for the day at 8:16 a.m. UK time. Awesome. Loving Nature Guy, I have no idea what that is. The Venom model? Never heard of it. Maverick, partial taken. Left the runner. Let's go. Dips M. I don't think there's anything specific that's driving this lower. No news or anything, but it's just the market. The market marketing. Carrie, do I know Virat Kohli? Nope. Right, I'll Google that person right now. I don't even know if that's a man or a woman. Oh, it's a man. No, I don't know him. Where did you see the 680 level on NQ? Basically, here. That's that wick from yesterday. 2 p.m., like 10 past 2 p.m., right? Was that push up, retest, and then move higher. So that's a significant level. 683, it is. On NQ. Green for today, Peter. Let's go. Let's go. Patrick, I would also go for the setup for long. However, I would need to see a sweep of a very significant level. Like, for example, the 83s. Maverick, hey Nick, what's the best way for pyramiding? I have no idea. Don't know what you mean. Future Hero, yes, guys, act quickly. Smash that like button. Do it now. Rick, if I sat on the toilet longer this morning, I might have taken the second fractal signal at 7 a.m. and beat 5R now. Yeah. Would have, could have, should have. Judas Joe, Asia looked like second stage reaccumulation on an MMSM, so took... I have no idea what that is. Market maker cell model? Is that what it is? Took the 3 AM and 1 silver bullet into the nearest H1 cell. Okay, nice. Send 25. These kind of questions, please go into the FAQ and or ask in Discord. Rajin, you longed 698s. 698. Okay, nice. Yeah, that's a tight stop. 6-point stop for a massive game potential, but the thing is, it's risky. Not gonna do that. It's very risky. Michael says, I'm only profitable on London. New York, I always lose. So I switched. That makes sense. No, I'm not gonna long this. Not until I see a setup. Zero Apes, you don't trade Forex? No, I don't. Rajin, you got 10 points and you're out. Nice, congrats. Antonio got his 20 points for today. Let's go. Yeah, I don't know what the ICT Venom model is, Loving Nature guy. I only traded the Fractal model. Pro Bitcoin short setup yet? Nope. We are patiently waiting. Patiently waiting. As we should be. As we should be. Good morning, Rupro. Guys, reminder, we need 255 likes to do a 50k growth account giveaway. We're currently at 210 likes, so we can smash 255. You just need to do it now, because I gotta leave in 25 minutes, so better smash that like button now, guys. And I hope we get a setup prior to that. Yeah, it could be General Tim. Could be. That was the second retest after that 83 level. No, Antonio, I don't do the 1 minute fractal model. It's too fakey. Rick says, when I'm not in the New York session, it feels like training wheels are off the bike. I'll be back next week. I'll be back Monday. Wait for me. Don't do stupid stuff. Kion, what confirmation are you waiting for? Well, I don't even see a setup right now. I don't have confirmation for anything because there is no setup for me. Yeah, on the 1 minute we have one, but I don't trade the 1 minute, 15 minute fractal model. I don't do that. DeMarcus would be cute as fuck if you win that little funded. Well, good luck. Get us to 255 likes. We're at 232 right now. We need 22 more, guys. Smash the like button. Send 25. Giveaways for people watching stream and subscribers. Well, if you haven't subscribed yet, the hell are you doing? You have to subscribe. You have to subscribe to take part in the giveaway. Carrie, you watch every stream of Tradeify, even the gaming one? Let's go. That's a true OG. Bargov, if you spam one more BTC comment, I will block you. One more and I will block you. As soon as I see a fifth one, you're gone. I like BTC though. Rick, no, I don't think she trades Fractal. She trades ICT in general, but I mean, obviously, since Fractal model is based on ICT, that's similar. No, San, I'm only gonna block him if he does it one more time. Yeah, it is random OS. THF, I thought you said BBC. I said BTC, okay? Just to get out of the way. Get that out of the way. Yeah, right, Patrick. Everybody now wants him to send it again. Johan, why does it look like London session is better than New York session? Well, it depends on the day. Sometimes London sucks. But this could be the sweep that we were waiting for. Sweep and close within and then a move higher. And that would mean we chop around daily open, which is fine. I'm going to still take a 20-25 point trade. Chucky, I'll do it for him. BTC. Okay, you're getting a ban. You're getting a ban for 10 seconds. Just for that. 10-second ban. Rick says expansion met with expansion, then retrace, then moon. Yeah, could be. Let's see, we are within this candle now. We need the 30-minute candle close higher than 24/7/19. As long as we get that, we're golden. We can then long it to the moon. What do I think about long gold to Riluki? Right now, not the best move. Because we're still ranging here. If you see a clean setup, right, sweep of a low, which we almost got here. Almost, but we didn't get it. We ticked it. We bottom ticked it. This would have need to sweep, and then this would be a nice long, but right now, since we didn't get that sweep, we're waiting. Vegeta, you know, mess with Nick, you get kicked. Very true. Sanjeev, you bought NQ at 24/7/08. Nice, good entry. Right before that higher volume candle. Actually, it wasn't even higher volume. It just pushed through like it was nothing. Butter. We got the likes goal completed. Well, let me check. We need 255. We're at 257. Let's go, guys. Great work. Great work. Love it. Yeah, Vixelar, I can do 10-second bans. Chucky, you still here? I banned him for 10 seconds, but didn't speak anymore since then. Alright, since we're waiting for that setup here in 5 minutes or in 4 minutes, let's do the giveaway real quick. Guys, if you want to take part in this giveaway, you have to like the stream, you have to subscribe to the channel, and I'm gonna send you a link to a Google form really quick, and I need you to fill out that Google form, but only do it once. If you fill it out more than once, you will be disqualified. It's in the chat now, so fill it out right now. If you fill it out more than once, you will be disqualified. So only once, please. All right, we got the first response in. 3 already. 12. Oh baby, we're going. And NQ is going as well. 21, 36 entries now. Oh guys, you're fast. Alright. We have to change in state of delivery now, which is nice. Right here. So let's focus on NQ here. Let's summarize this. This is going to be a very nice setup, right? Important level 24/700 was hit. We swept the previous 30 minutes candle low right here. We Sweep it, we close within, if we get that close, within, right? And we have to change in state of delivery here. That means we can pretty much go long right when this 30-minute candle closes. However, if you do go long right when this 30-minute candle closes, let's say it would be around here, right? You got to consider that your stop is going to be 29 points, or 30 points in this case. So going for anything more than a 1-to-1 wouldn't make sense. How can you make your stop smaller? Well, simple, by waiting for a retracement, right? So doing something like this, tapping into a fair value gap, then going up. Once you get that confirmation, you can then set your stop below here. You do risk that this trade is going to run without you though. So as long as you're fine with taking a 30-point stop, cool, no problem. But if you're not fine with taking a 30-point stop, then don't do it. You know what? I just realized I haven't even logged into into my live account here. Let me do that really quick. Let me do that really quick while I go to the wheel of names already, which is going to be our giveaway wheel as usual. Let's see, where do I have the wheel of names? There we go. So I can log in really quick to the live account so we can go into that trade once it confirms. Ooh, this is running. This is running already. Alright guys, let's do the giveaway. Prior to the setup confirming. So everybody who's in by now, there we go. Let's see who wins a 50k growth account here in today's London stream, 25th of September. 50k growth account goes to MT4 Alerts T1D. Let's see if you typed it more than once. Nope, you did not. Congrats. Now make sure you type something in the chat really quick, so I see you are there. Let me know that you're there. All right, there he is. Make sure to add your email address to your YouTube channel description, so we can reach out to you and send you your account. Now here's the thing, give us up to 7 days to send you that account, because background Nick is slammed with work. Slammed with work. I just sent you his just sent him your details. So congrats. Congrats. Alright, we have that candle close now. Damn it. I'm almost missing this. Okay, so this stop would be too large for me. So what I'm doing is I'm gonna set a limit order at change in state of delivery retest. Okay. So right here, I'm gonna set a buy limit, and we risk that we're not getting filled on this. However, if we do get filled, then we have a stop that is tighter, which is nice. 26.5 point stop. That would be, let me just set this all up. And then we would go for a 1 hour target right back to daily open. That would be the goal here. So entry would be 719.75. 719.75, and then if we don't get filled on this, that's fine too. Stop will be 693.25. Let's see if we get filled. So I would go for basically a 1-to-1 hour, 26.5 points. That would be at daily open, as said, which is 24,746. 1025. Can this revisit the 700s again? It could. It always can. I just hope this doesn't run without me. That would suck. Let's see. Yeah, Rick, if it tests the fair value gap, then CISD, that's double confirmation, absolutely. That is when you can be really, really sure this is going to work. Real therapy, using the low of the 3-minute candle as your stop makes no sense. Vegeta, you want the Indian accent between my dogs? Okay, no problem. I can give you Indian accent every day. No problem. This is gonna run without me though. This is very unfortunate, okay. I have my Indri here, but it is not gonna take my Indri. This is just gonna run like this. Sometimes I just can't help myself. Oh well, this is already going to our target. Alright, we missed our entry. Taking this off, unfortunately. Yikes. That sucks. Would have loved to take that trade, but it wasn't worth the risk. It would have been a 35-40 point stop. 35-40 points, just too large. What can we do now? Well, very simple. We wait for a retest of one of these fair value gaps, bounce, get a new change in state of delivery, and once we get that new change in state of delivery, enter, set stop below here, shoot for a 2 to 1 R. That's the new plan. An Indian living in New York. How does that sound? Just an Indian swearing? Yeah, key money, let me chase this trade. No, absolutely not. I like money too much to blow it on stupid trades like that. Julian says, it's gonna be the short. Maybe. Ray, you caught it and you're still in. Nice. PLN, can we move the stop now to 720? No. Why would you move the stop to 720? That makes no sense. That makes no sense. Docket trader, TP hit at 31. Nice. Very good. Poulet asks, since it didn't hit daily open, if it comes down to the initial CISD now, will you still consider it or will you wait for another CISD? Here's the thing, since we almost hit our target, right, I'm not interested until we have another change in state of delivery, and then I can shoot for a higher target. So ideal for me would be we come down to like here, make a little bit of a newer high, newer low, close through both of it, have a change in state of delivery, and then go for a 2 to 1 R at this point. Julian, it's alright. It's alright if you scream at me. Caps lock Julian. Julianne, sorry. Caps lock Julianne is your new name. TP hit at 36 signs, nice. Sophie 2021, yeah, I think we're gonna meet up with Kane. Not 100% sure though, but I think so. Yeah, always key money. I mean, come on, it's 8:35 in the morning here, UK time. So why would I have FOMO? I have the entire day to trade, and if I don't see a setup today, well, I get one tomorrow. Who cares? Who cares at this point? It's Julie? Okay. So caps lock Julie. Caps lock Julie. Yeah, NQ is flying. Can I see ES? I always can see ES. Would ES have been a better long here? No. Nope. Well, yes, actually. Wait, let me check. No. It would not have been a better long. So now we wait, guys. We wait. Yo, Kwang Chu. What's up? General Tim 21. Our meeting's difficult if all the people in the room just want to trade. No, it's actually super funny. Yesterday, we were in the middle of a meeting, right? And then out of nowhere, Brett is like, I'm buying the dip here. So we all trade, but we also focus on the meeting. I mean, we're all traders, so it's funny. It's great. True is true, with everyone so bearish, how funny if NQ hits 25k again. Yeah, well, could be. It could be. Market is always going for max pain. The more pain the market can cause, the better. Bodhi, you got 41 ticks on GC done for the day? Let's go. Nice. Kimoni, London's treating me very well, yeah. Yesterday we had some very nice steak. I got some tea in the morning break, yeah. I got some British tea. That was very good. Am I going to be in London for the meetup? Knowledge Seeker? Yes, absolutely. Yeah, we're pushing up. TP hit here. Fortunately, I wasn't in trade. That's okay though. Next opportunity will arise. Gold is pushing up, trying to go through Asia highs now. This is going to be... It's an interesting session so far. Unfortunately, I just didn't get an entry. Andy, I'm staying in a very nice hotel, yeah. It is nice. Lifetime Learner says, I have a British accent of a child. Well, I guess so then. I was born here, so I only lived here as a child. Duh. Elijah, how come there's slapback with your background music? I have no idea. What's slapback? I have no idea. The method I'm using is called the fractal model. The indicator I'm using is VWAP, yeah. Nice, Dominic. TP hit. See you tomorrow, Knowledge Seeker. Andy. Yeah, well, whatever the budget allows for, right? Peter! You got the gold medal. You're the one who asked. Indirectly now. But yeah, nobody asked so far. Yeah, oil is dropping. Do we have any news on oil? Nah, it doesn't look like news, honestly. It's just breaking out. It's just breaking out. Daily open so far is rejecting on VWAP. On NQ. Do I trade Euro or GBP futures? No, I do not. Key money, I do not. Get weary. Where do I anchor my VWAP? It's just a session-based VWAP. Pavel, have I ever considered moving to Dubai? Yes, I have. I actually own a company there as well. So I did set up everything. I have a residency visa. I have all that stuff in Dubai, but I haven't been there in a while. I will probably revisit it in winter, so like November, December, January, February, for about 3-4 weeks. Kwang, yeah, that definitely helps if you get a draw on liquidity. I call it liquidity sweep. Taco Trader, just when I was running my coaching business, I had a company in Switzerland and in Dubai, coaching business for videographers, and I still own that company. Keyboard Julie, yeah. Dubai is nice. Where do I stay in Dubai? I really like the address at JBR. I also like Marina, and what else? Yeah, the address is favorite. I love to stay at the address. Rick, do I do any mentorships? No, I do not. I work with one of my best friends. I work with him one-on-one, and I mentor him one-on-one, but he's the only one. I don't do anything else. For now. Maybe in the future. Who knows? Do you want me to? Pavel, yeah, I mean, at the end of the day, depends what your preferences are, right? For me, Switzerland is perfect because London session is in the morning and Dubai, New York session is in the afternoon. In Dubai, New York session starts at 6:30 p.m., which is, I don't really like that. And London session is in the middle of the day, starting at 12. Thank you, Rick. Appreciate it. Appreciate it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. Bargov, sir, from your experience, tell me what mistake would you suggest a beginner trader not to make? Do not over leverage, do not move your stop, do not revenge trade. Easier said than done. But such a general question gets a general answer. Rasmus, you would 100% join my mentorship? I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Well, you get free mentorship here on Tradeify TV. It's even better. It's free. Sophie 2021, have I blown any accounts since I started using the fractal model? No. Nope. What indicators do you have on? Right now, wait, I can show you. I got the VWAP, I got the fair value gap, FVG, IFVG, then I got TTFM, Fractal Model Pro Plus, it's a paid indicator, that's the only paid one I use. Then I have ICT kill zones and Spaceman BTC key level. Those are the ones. Hello from India, Vikas. Hello from the UK. Yeah, Jimmy Trades, Australia would be bad for New York session. Oh, Elijah, that's probably because I have my speakers turned up, so I can hear the music too. Nilay, what I mean by do not move your stop is once you have set a stop loss and then the trade moves against you and moves in direction of the stop loss, do not make the stop bigger. Just thinking like, oh, it will bounce, it will bounce, it will bounce. Because guess what? It will not. Yeah, Kwang Tu this week so far has not presented too many good trades for myself either. But we're still green on the week. What's up? 1, 2, 3 row kick. Hello to Slovenia. Training London session. Nice. That's awesome. Welcome here. Welcome to Tradeify TV. PLN, no, I do not. I only have the paid one. Rasmus, okay, I'm gonna show them again so you can take a screenshot. There you go. Wait, I'll make it bigger. There you go. Sanjeev, this is Indian accent, okay? My family is from India. I'm from India. No problem. Alright, guys. Alright, guys. I missed the setup. Unfortunately, missed the entry, which is fine. I'm going to look for new entries. As I said in the beginning of the stream, I have to go a bit earlier today because we have team meetings and I don't want to miss that. Now, here's the thing. We have, obviously, our normal New York session stream at 8:30 a.m. Eastern time today, as usual, right? And then also we do have another London session stream tomorrow at 7:45 a.m. UK time. So I'll see you there. I'm not going to be in the New York stream, but I'll see you tomorrow in the UK stream. Appreciate you all watching. Put a W in the chat if you liked the stream. Put an L in the chat if you didn't like the stream. I can take it. And I'll see you guys all tomorrow. Have a very, very good day. Go crush it. Stick to your rules. Stay patient. And I wish you lots of monies.